Hello and welcome to our channel, Loving Handcrafts. This is Brenda. So today I'm going to bring you a project. It is actually going to be a card, but I'm going to base this card off of this. I love shaker cards. I haven't made a shaped card in a long time. And then I'm going to be using some other things out of my stash. So everything I'm using in this card is in my stash. So I have these, I think I have two cutie patooties that I'm going to decide which one I want to use in this dome shaker card. For the shape of the card, I'm using this from Spellbinders. This is the Emerald Cut Label and Tags. So I'm going to be using that. This is what it looks like. And I got this in my stash a long time ago. What's going to be doing is I'm going to be using, actually you could probably tell by the tape, that I'm going to be using these two of this set to make my card, and then I'm going to be using this for the shaped card. So I went ahead and did that already off camera. So what I ended up doing is taking this die cut, putting it and I've got I folded my paper in half. Like, this is cardstock from Spellbinders. And then I ran it through the die cut, but I didn't put it all the way on the fold. I put it just a little bit above the fold line so that when I did cut this out, it wouldn't cut the top of the card. It would just make it into a shaped card, like so. Okay. Then I went ahead and I cut out this using this, and it didn't come out as good, but I thought I was going to use this color, but it's too jarring up against this. I mean, I kind of like it, but not for what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to take it and glue these two together and make this a little bit more substantial since this is thicker paper. Okay, that's the thought behind that. Okay, I did all that off screen, and then I took this and cut out this, and then I actually I don't know if you can see it, but I did emboss it. So I did a lot of stuff off camera, and then that takes care of that. I ran this through the die cut and make this little backer piece. And for the shaker, I'm using this from Spellbinders. It is the Emerald Cut Dome Shaker, which is this piece right here. So the idea being is I'm going to create my background, flip it over, put my little shaky bits in there, and then seal this up. And then cover that like that. So we're going to see how I execute it. We'll see. We'll see. I do have to do a few things before I'm ready to assemble this card. And I think these cutie patooties are going to look great. I'm not sure I think it might end up being this guy. Because this cutie, she's cute, but she just takes up the whole space. And I don't know. Now I gotta decide what I want to do. I kind of like her because she is so bold. I can kind of cut her shoes off and bring her down a little. Like, I don't have to have her take the whole space up. But I might do that. I think she makes a statement. Okay, so we're going to use her. Well, yep. Well, and I'm still trying to use these mushrooms. But we'll put that up and out the way. So I got, for my shaker bit, this is from my local craft store, Michael's. This is the Recollection Specialty Glitter. And then I think I'm just going to pop in whatever this is in there as well. Okay. I am going to do a few things to begin with. I don't think I need to ink this at all, but I might. I'm going to stick that. I'm not sure if I like it that way. Yeah, and you can't, yeah, you could probably tell I grabbed some embossing folder out of my stash. I don't remember which. But I'm going to kind of cover this up. First, let's do that first. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'll come back and do some of the other stuff. So I think I'm going to grab my glue. So this is my liquid glue. And I'm trying to decide if I want to, and I have some distressed inks that I might use. Let me pull that in. this glue cooking. I brought in 2 distressed inks. I brought in the Distress Oxide Ground Espresso, and then the Distress Oxide Hickory Smoke. And my idea is, I think I'm going to smudge this up a little, but I'm going to glue this together first, so, because this is kind of flimsy, you know, it's kind of flimsy. So, and I already cut this piece out, so I think I'm just going to glue those together, then smudge it up. I was thinking maybe I should hit the sides with some of that. Let's see, this is, I'll just use this. Why not? Why not? Let's just see. I don't know if I swatched this one or not. I can't remember. But anyway. It may or may not do anything to the sides. I actually put too much on there, but you know, sometimes things grow on you. Just to add some interest. I'm going to leave it just around the edges because the center, it's going to be mostly covered up, but it will be around the edges. Oh well. It don't hurt. Nope. I'm going to use that one. Let's use this one just to wipe up some of that off of here. Yep, there we go. I don't think I got everything up. This is pretty dirty. I've been really using it, and I'm okay with that. I haven't put it in my sink. Okay. Please work. I've been capping my glue in between sessions. So that way I won't have my glue dripping all in my glue press. Alright. Should be able to get this. Now I could have used just white, but I wanted to have just a white card base. It may have made my life a little bit easier if I did that, but oh well. Okay, so that's going to be my card base. This is pretty heavy cardstock, so I want it to sit up like that. That's pretty on its own. Put that aside. Yep. Let's glue these 2 pieces together. Then we're going to use some of that. I don't know if I want to use that. I think I'm just going to use that hickory. Might use the hickory and the ground espresso. You never know. Pretty clever. It's like I gotta make a card, and I gotta use some stuff in my stash to make the card. So let's just, and I was looking around and I made this little thing, and I've never used it again since I did that first card. I mean, it makes a nice Christmas shaker card, don't get me wrong. I've never done another card after that. So I wanted to make sure that I get it. What? Okay, well, that's not sticking, so it's gonna get a little bit more glue. I don't know about you guys, but the weather, OMG. I mean, I'm happy to have the rain, don't get me wrong. But hallelujah. It is raining. It's been raining for weeks. All right, I think that's good enough. Okay, so So let me just use some of this hickory smoke. Grunge this up a little. Might hit it with that espresso a little. Oxide. Yeah. Whoop. There we go. That did it. There you go. I just hit it in no rhyme or reason. That grunched that up a little bit. Okay, so that takes care of that. Oh, that's going to be pretty. You know what? Let's take and do the inside of that. See if it did it. Trying to make sure I hit the inside of it. But okay. Okie dokie. Oh, there's Willie. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm back. Nothing's really changed. Willie just had to tell me something so important. Okay, so this is the beginnings of the shape of the card. This is what it looks like. Now, let's talk about the, oh Lord, did I lose a piece? Let's talk about the shaker card. I'm torn if I want to use the Mod Podge or just use the glue. Because, you know, I'm going to have her down here. I think that's going to be pretty. So let's see. I think that's going to be fine. I don't think I'm going to put anything behind her. Like, I think that'll be pretty. I think she's going to be adorable. Okay, so I think I'm going to have her down like that. Cut off that food. And just make sure. I'm trying to decide. Okay, no, I'm just going to use this because I don't want to wait for that Mod Podge to dry. I've been using Mod Podge. Oh, okay, I'm not putting any glue. Trying not to put any glue down here because that won't be attached to anything. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Let's get you in here. You're such a cutie patootie. And like I said, I did cut this out. Oh, I forgot to tell you what. I've shown you in a prior video of what I was using. So, let's cut off this. There she goes. It's looking good. Like that. Oh, you are too cute for words. Alright, so what I'm going to do is now fill up the shaker well with some of these little bitty balls. A fair amount. Okay. And I'm going to fill this up. Oh, no, I don't think I've ever opened this. Just to give it a little pop. I'm not going to do a lot of this. Just a little contrast. Yeah. Okay. I should have grabbed my spoon, but this will work. Okay. All right. I'll put that back. Alrighty. So now that I have that, I'm going to close this up. And I'm going to use some tape. Just some regular Scotch tape. and kind of fill in the up. Let's see, so I wanted to, all right, so let's do it like this on one side. Kind of make a hinge. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a hinge. And I'll cut off any excess. Okay. Yep. So I'm gonna put it like that, and that's the only thing I could think to do, and still use this background. I'm sorry if you guys can't see me. I'm kind of just making like a tape frame. Okay. Come on. And I'm using the silicone because you can't pick up the tape after that. So I'll put a link to the embossing folder that I used. So now the key is just to get the white part over the cover. And then I'll just, oh crap. I should have put some anti-static powder, because now it's sticking to the front. I'm not happy with that. Should have done, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try, wish me luck. Let's try to pour this crap back out. And see how it's just sticking there? And I should have taken this. I got some dryer sheets, and I thought about it, and I was like, oh no, I don't need to do that. And then I was like, oh no, I should have done that. All right. Let's see. Just gonna. How about that? I'm gonna do the best I can with this. You guys just saw me jack that up. I'm so sorry. But that's okay. And I'm just using a dryer sheet. Can I pour that back in there and leave that other crap? Yep. There we go. Let's clean that out later. Let's see. Better. It's better. It's all in her face. I'm so not happy. I'm still not happy. I'm gonna have glitter everywhere in a minute. I really, really, really do not care. Well, we're just gonna have to fold it up as best I can. Still doesn't look right. Okay, I know what I need to do. Alright. Yeah. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. Boom. Get that off of that. And bring it up ever so slightly. And bring it over. I really need to get my head down in here, and I'm trying to be just real precise about it. And I don't care. I think if I hadn't put that other stuff in there, I'd have been happy, but alright, let me come back because I can't see, so let me come back. Okay, I got it. I did get it. I'm so happy. I did finally get it. So I'm okay with all of that. I'm going to cut off the excess. I'm going to seal it up. And then I'm going to cut off the excess, but I finally got it in like I wanted it. And put a little extra on the edges, like right in here. I'm just doing extra, y'all, because I am going to cut cut that off. And I'm making a little, just making a little envelope. All right. Yay! 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 Let's just go. So now, I'm just gonna. And Willie was joking with me this morning because we were reading for our morning devotional, and he said, "You don't have your glasses on, do you?" And I was like, "No, I don't know where they're at. They're somewhere." And I was thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna film today, and I'm probably gonna forget my glasses, and then I'm gonna remember this." But that's okay. You know, you gotta make do with what you got. Let's turn it this way. I think it's gonna turn out good. It doesn't have to be picture perfect. Just be patient with yourself. This was the only way I could figure out how to do the dome thing. There's the good Lord making his presence known. Thunder. Okay. Oh, you're still turned out cute. Okay. So now I can get this placed and then put that over there. And then that's my card. Yay! So now I just gotta get that placed. Trying to decide if I wanted to tape runner. I have some tape runner. Yeah. I'm going to do a little tape runner around the edge as well as liquid glue. Only because I have that slippery tape. When I put it on there, I'm just putting glue around the edge. But I also put that tape runner over on the sides of it. Again, only because that Scotch tape. And I'll make that straight. And I want to move it up. Okay, there we go. Go. And that's why I was putting the tape runner around there, so in case the glue oozes out, I have a spot. You know, I have some extra protection. And then that's what it's going to look like. Yay! I am so excited. I didn't know how this is going to come out. I had no clue. I'm going to do the same thing with this. Oh, did I run out of... Okay, I think this is out. I had no clue. I was thinking what to do. I have these itty bitty pieces, and I did say I was going to bring you a card. And I was like, okay, I don't want it to be an ordinary card. And then, you know, this is something I'm just going to put on my desk. This goes to no one. This is mine. Like my snowman. So my snowman is in my craft room. And she's going to be in my craft room. I think these are too cute for words. This will make a great tag. Like a big chunky tag. I think she's Cricket, but that's okay. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. think she's crooked. But oh my goodness, I'm loving it. Now I can put something in here if I want. Might cut that off, trim that off a little bit around the edges. Let's do that. Fix that up. But I might put something inspirational in there in the inside for me, but it takes me to my happy place. So if you guys like, I should have grabbed some bigger scissors. Oh. Like I said, if you like what you've seen today, please comment, subscribe, support the channel. Because I think this cutie patootie knocked it out of the park. And it's a shaker card, so when I'm stressed, I'm sorry for the noise, I'll do that. But I think she's darling. This is what it looks like. I'm so excited. Comment, subscribe, like, you know, to do all the things, and I will talk to you guys later. I'm just breathless and speechless because I can't believe I executed on something that I just thought about. With stuff in my stash. Isn't that exciting? I will talk to you guys later. Bye.